So I use this app called FarOut. Here it is on the computer screen. And when I was kind of planning on when to do my next mass here, I didn't go to this parish because Jacqueline came and picked me up. So I was gonna call this shuttle service so I can get to Newport because, like I said, there is a Catholic church there. As you can see on the map, there are shuttle servicing numbers that you can call just in case you need to get to town. And a lot of people use this. And here I am trying to figure out the mileage. So I started at 441.5 mile marker. From here, I just kind of gaze of what mileage I can do. I will click on like a road crossing and see if I can do more miles than that. So 241 to 289. I believe I could do more miles than that in a week. So I just go a little far north, and here's a road crossing here. Oh, and look, there's a hostel. So I click on this parking lot mile marker. Sometimes it's a little finicky. So mile marker 319.7. That is something I can do in a week. From there, I kind of, see what towns are around, and click on the hostel to see, if, it's a nice popular one, and I knew about this hostel. So there's Irwin. I know that there's a Catholic church there, but let's see what mile marker it is. So mile marker 344, that's a bit far for me in 1 week at this point in time. But there's Uncle Johnny's that I stayed at. But yeah, 344.2 is a little too much for me at this point of time. What I do now is I just go to Google Maps, and at that 319 mile marker, Sam's Gap. What I do here is I kind of zoom out a little bit. Like I said, I knew there was a Catholic church in Irwin, but is there another one around? I just type in Catholic church. So from there I see, yes, St. Michael the Archangel, but I see another one here, St. Andrew's Catholic Church. I get directions, and then I type in Sam's Gap and see how far it is from there. 15 minutes. That seems reasonable for somebody to come pick me up. So what I do from there is I'll call the church and leave a voicemail, which I did, and I already contacted this church well far in advance just to let them know I'll be on the Appalachian Trail. And then just in case I didn't hear back from them, I could call St. Michael the Archangel Parish. Just kind of go on the contact page and find their email and phone number. Their phone number was on Google, but not their website. Maybe I wasn't searching hard enough. But that's kind of like how I plan out my week here. And then I do a little bit more statistics here. I kind of go back, see the mile marker again, and if I didn't ever hear back from a church, I look for shuttles in the area. So there was like a little shuttle van on FarOut that I could call just in case I couldn't get a hold of churches in the area. But from here, I kind of also ask if available, if I couldn't get a hold of any shuttle drivers in the area, I would call the hostel to see if they know anybody in the area that could take me to church. All right, so from here, I kind of remind myself my mileage. So from 319.5 is that? or 0.8. So I just go in the calculator. Type in 319.8 minus whatever mileage I started at, which I need to write it down a lot sometimes. And so 319.8 minus 241.5 is 78.3, and then I divide that by 6 days, and that's 1305. At that point, I can do this. That is just the average I need to do per day to get to Sam's Gap. So that seemed like a reasonable mile marker, mileage per day. So then I just kind of scope out camp spots that I want to go to. So 247, no, that's too short. So I just kind of scope out camp areas. There's Max Patch, and then there's a shelter about 15 miles. So looks like I would try to aim for that one, since this week was going to be rain. But yeah, that's just kind of what I do. And then I just kind of scope it out. Hot Springs the next day was about 18 miles, a little less than 18 miles. I stayed at the Laughing Heart this week. But yeah, this is just kind of like how I plan my week. I do this every week. I just do it on a phone. This is just me kind of recording, my brain process on, Sundays. And yeah, but you have to call. You have to call. You can't be prideful. You do have to call and ask for help. You can't, if you want to walk 20 miles to get to town, go for it. But I don't think I'm prideful, so I will ask for help when needed. I hope this helps anybody who's interested in logistics about the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, and if you want, you can spread the word. This is exactly what I do every week. So, bye.